What are the barriers of effective communication? What are those things that will stand as a barrier to you having a quality conversation with your partner? Number one, that we said here, is assumption and mind reading. Assumptions and mind reading. We already said that assumption destroys communication and kills relationship. You can't be assuming that your partner knows what you are going through. You can't be assuming that your partner just knows. He doesn't just want to show concern. You must communicate your feelings, your expectations to your partner. He may not know. He may not know. Many relationships have ended on the foundations of assumption. I think he knows what I'm going through. But have you communicated? Let me tell you how important this is. A client reached out to me and said, Mr. Bright, I've been in this relationship for 6 months now. But you see, I would love to settle down in the next 1 year or a year, 6 months. I've graduated. Why not? And I said, but have you had this conversation with your partner? He said, I've not told, but I'm thinking. I said, don't think. Don't think about it. Go and have the conversation. And then she said, what am I going to say to him? I said, go and tell him, see, my biological clock is ticking. Babe, see, I would love to settle down in the next 1 year, from now to 1 year or 6 months' time. I don't know if you have the same vision and plan. And then she came back and said, the guy said he's not even ready in the next 10 years. And I said, do with the information with what you want with it. You see, that is the risk of assumption. You see, she would have been assuming that the guy have the same vision or the same dream or whatever, without giving voice to what is in her mind and her feelings and her expectation. And she will have spent more than 1 year, 2 years, 3 years in that relationship. Assumption kills. Assumption kills. So verbalize your thoughts, your feelings, and your expectation. Number two is interruption or talking over. When your partner is talking, you disrespectfully interrupt. That's why some of them, when they are talking to you, they say, shut up, I'm talking to you. Listen to me. Why? Because you are interrupting. Stop interrupting your partner. Stop it. Allow the person finish his thought. Don't interrupt their thought process. Allow the person to finish. And then even if you want to interrupt, you say, babe, can I say something? And then the person will say, okay, go ahead. My wife may be having a conversation now, and then she wants to say something. I'll say, babe, can I say something, please? And then I will give her the room to chip in whatever she wants to say. You see, don't just interrupt. And while he's talking, you just jump in. I don't like it. That is it. Come on now. That is where we say you start up a conversation and it end up as a quarrel. But when you listen attentively, you don't interrupt him, there will not be any quarrel. Even if you have your observation, you see, I once told a friend, I said, even if you have your observation and you are a lady, you say, babe, see, I'm sorry, I never knew you took it to heart like this. But you see how I came in? You see, babe, I'm sorry. Understand me. I never knew you took it to heart like this. But this is what I meant. So it's not that you are trying to be defensive. One, you have apologized for him not understanding or she not understanding you. And then you have also given him your own perspective about the issue without starting up any quarrel. You get that? So, number three, stop being defensive. Number three, stop being defensive. You don't have to be defensive. No. I don't mean it. This is not what I'm saying. You are misunderstanding me. No. Stop being defensive. Stop being defensive. Stop it. Responding to feedback with attack or excuse. You are responding to him or her with attacks. He asks you a question and use another question to counter his questions. No. When you do that, you become You become defensive, and then you start up new quarrel instead of resolving the issue. Number 3 is silent treatment. We are looking at those things that can inhibit conversation. Silent treatment. You start keeping quiet. Remember what we talked about, passive communicators. You just kept quiet, and then you create emotional distance and confusion. You are creating emotional distance and confusion with your silent treatment. The man, you are leaving the person to start imagining what you are doing. Are you sure? Are you sure I'm not wrong? Are you sure this one have not happened? What did I do? And then so many thoughts. Satan will start giving the person, interpreting your silence to the person. Okay? Many interpretations will be in his head, especially women. The man will start interpreting. Are you sure there is nobody in the picture already? This one is treating me this way. And then that may bring insecurities. In the night, you will start checking your phone. Silent treatment inhibits communication. And these are one of the barriers. You see, distractions. Distractions. Anytime he tries to talk to you, you are always on your phone. Anytime he tries to talk to you, you are reading book. Anytime he tries to talk to you, you are watching TV. And when he tries to draw your attention, you say, wait, I just want to reply this message. Wait, I just want to, come on now. These things are barriers to effective communication in your relationship. Now, strategies for improving communication. What are the strategies? Number 1, set aside regular time for communication. Set aside regular time to talk. Set aside one particular, you see, you might be in the office and your girlfriend or your wife just called or your husband just called and you are busy. Instead of just ending the call and say you are just disturbing me, why not offer an alternative time? You say, babe, see, I am quite busy right now. Give me the next 30 minutes, 1 hour, or by 2, I should be done what I'm doing. I will call you back. By so doing, you didn't hurt the other person at the other end, and then you are also creating time so that both of you can have a constructive conversation. Okay, so create time to talk. Number 2, ask questions before reacting. Ask questions. Ask questions. Ask questions. Don't just start reacting. Even if you heard something outside, ask clarifying questions. Clear the air before reacting. Many of us have reacted, and the informations we got are not actually authentic and will destroy that relationship, because when you start reacting without clarifying the air and without clarifying questions, you shows that you don't trust the person. So ask clarifying question. Number 3, practice emotional regulation. Don't speak when you are angry. Don't speak when you are angry. You keep quiet. Do like me. Anytime I'm angry, I'll just sit either on the couch or on my bed, and my wife will be asking, babe, is anything the problem? Is anything the problem? I'll say, I'm fine. Just give it time. I'm coming. Don't speak when you are angry, because you can't tell the next thing that will jump out of your mouth. Don't speak when you are angry. Practice emotional regulation. When you are angry, keep quiet, and you see. Use the feedback switch. Always practice praise, correction, and praise. Praise, correction, and praise. Your wife served you food, and the food doesn't look like what she used to prepare. Instead of you just attacking and say, you don't even know how to cook. Is this how to cook? No. You say, babe, this doesn't look like your food though. Your food is very delicious, but this one, it looks as if it's a little bit salty. But I do enjoy your food, but this one is salty. Praise, correction, and praise. And then she will take that into consideration, and then next time she will do better. Next time she will do better. Communication in conflict. How do you handle communication during conflict? You know, in Proverbs 15 and verse 1, it said, a gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. So how do you Conflict is inevitable in every relationship. Conflict is inevitable. You see, but destructive conversations test it. Conflict is inevitable, but destructive conversations stirs it up. Number one, what do? Stay calm. Like we said, don't speak when you are angry. Just stay calm, relaxed, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Look at the brighter picture. This man or this lady doesn't do this regularly. Why? What happened? And then just stay calm. That is number one. Stay quiet. Don't rush things. Try to understand why. Ask yourself some questions. Has she been doing this before? Has he been doing this before? Stay calm. Number two, stick to one issue at a time. Stick to one issue at a time. Treat that particular matter. Or she left the plate in the sink without washing, and that got you angry like me. I hate it. And then you start remembering that she didn't clean the room last week too. There was this cloth he's supposed to put in the washing machine for you. He blatantly refused to put it. And then instead of you handling that issue and talking over it and talking about it, you start remembering the one that he did last 2 weeks. That is how you didn't do it last 2 weeks. Stick with one issue and then correct it. Number three, attack the problem, not the person. Attack the problem, not the character of the person. They call it character assassination. Attack the problem. Babe, you didn't put this thing. No, that is how you are. You have always been like that. You have always been like that. You are just a wicked person. You are just a heartless person. Come on. Attack the problem, not the person. Focus on the issue. Many of us are focusing on our partner's deficiencies instead of the issues and the problem. Okay? Focus on the issue. Number 4, I think so. Seek resolution, not victory. Seek resolution, not victory. You have an issue with your partner. It's not the person who wins the quarrel. It is the solution you are looking at. It's not the person who wins the argument. It is the solution you are looking at. How do we get out of this? Not I know I'm right. Not who is right or wrong. We are looking at how to solve the problem. Not who is right or wrong, but the problem. Have we been able to solve it? That is the outcome, not actually the victory. Benefit of effective communication. What are the benefits of effective communication? What am I to benefit when I have constructive conversation with my wife, with my boyfriend? Deeper emotional intimacy. Deeper emotional intimacy. I get to understand what my partner wants. I get to understand what my wife wants. I get to understand what my boyfriend wants. I get to understand what my girlfriend wants. Deeper emotional intimacy. Number 2, conflict resolution and peace. Both of you have constructive conversation. You have peace, rest of mind. Have you had a conversation with somebody and it looks as if a burden is lifted off your shoulders? A burden is just lifted. You are just free and light. One day, somebody offended me, and then I kept it within me for some time. Not my wife, please. It's just a friend. And then one day, I summoned up the courage. I went to meet the person and said, "You offended me." And we spoke about it. And I felt so light. It looked as if a burden is lifted off my shoulders. That is what it means. You resolve conflict. Probably the conflict is even in your head, not in your partner's head. And you have peace. Number 3, greater trust and transparency. You are transparent because you let out what is in your mind. Because you let the person know how you feel. Greater peace greater trust and transparency. You are open. You speak your mind. You speak out. Better teamwork in marriage and partnership. Better teamwork in marriage and parenting. Better teamwork. Both of you begin to work. You know, I told my wife, I said, no one goes to bed angry with each other. I'm going to be, as time goes by, I'm going to be teaching 5 effective ways to build or sustain your peace in your home. I'm going to teach it. But I said to my wife, none of us will go to bed angry with each other. We must talk about everything. I did not just tell him. I went ahead, typed it, printed it, and pasted it on our bedroom. No one goes to bed angry with each other. We must talk about everything. I'm not just preaching it, I'm working it. I'm putting it to work. Okay? Better teamwork in marriage and parenting. Number 5, emotional healing and understanding. When you have good conversation with your partner, you have this healing. Like we said, burden is lifted. And then you understand each other. Like we said, understanding is from communication. You can't understand except both of you have had conversations. My wife will say, you know if you call somebody bad person except you don't ask her for something. Now, like if I need 1,000 naira now and then you have it, but I've not actually asked you, can I call you a bad person? No. I may not understand what you are going through until we have a conversation. So when we have a conversation, we heal and we understand each other. In conclusion, communication is the bridge between confusion and clarity, conflict and connection, distance and intimacy. When we have communication, we bridge the gap. And you know, here is bridging heart. That is what we are doing. You don't have to be perfect. Nobody is looking for a perfect partner here. I'm not looking for somebody that is perfect. And I don't want anybody to look for perfect human being. We just want intentional people. Be intentional with what you want. Be intentional with where you are going to. Be intentional with what you are building. Be intentional with your love. Be intentional with your communication. Be intentional. Be straightforward. Be direct. It's the bridge communication. Practice communication regularly and see if your relationship will not move to the next level. Now, lastly, it's not about hearing me teach about all these things. It's about doing them. It's about doing them. It's not about watching this video right now. It's about doing them. I will encourage you to like, to share, to comment, and to subscribe. Please follow us. We love it. Follow us, please. As you are listening to us, many of you who are watching us on social media, follow all our accounts on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube. Subscribe, share if you know you are gaining something. Because if you don't subscribe, there's no way you are going to get the next teaching. God bless you. And I know from today, your relationship will begin to work strong, grow greater, and change levels.